The context of the deal with Tendril was set at the very beginning of our conversations with QPE, when we came up with the idea of creating a collective of studios called Forever.
We have a large proportion of our clients operating out of the US, and we needed more bench strength on that side of the Atlantic. And so that gives you the choice of Canada or the USA, and we found a really good partner in Tendril in Canada, in Toronto.
What we're doing may seem on the surface like something that has been done before, but it really hasn't. We have not heard of studios like ours coming together with financial backing to create a purpose-built platform in the way that we're doing.
It's not very common that you find another business in another country, in this case Tendril, that is exactly a mirror business to Future Deluxe. They also focus on high quality content, they have fantastic artists working with them, and they work with the best brands in the world. So for us, it was a great fit.
In the last few years, Tendril partners were approached by numerous groups offering opportunities meant to support growth in various ways. But this opportunity was the first time that we all felt both ready and aligned.
Our cultures are massively aligned.
And when you add to that some really good personal chemistry between the founders of Future Deluxe and founders over in Toronto of Tendril, that was just a great mix from day one.
So Future Deluxe was already building a presence in the US. We already had established operations in LA, and we've created a new studio in New York, which has grown significantly in a very short period of time. But what Tendril really adds is another great brand within our collective, a different aesthetic and style to the Future Deluxe brand.
Now, as a large organization, we can attract the best talent.
The Tendril partnership has been great for Future Deluxe and Forever. We have seen our revenue increase, our bottom line increase. But not only that, as two studios coming together, there's been loads of synergies that have allowed us to identify opportunities where, as two studios, we can create teams or services that are way bigger and way better than one studio could create by themselves.
We've become very good at making the non-visible or the feeling visible. And as we grow this Forever group, this methodology will strengthen with the strength of complementary businesses.
We're finding that in a new business sense, or acquiring new clients, it's a greater strength to be able to talk about what both of the companies have been able to offer to their clients and what together they're able to offer to new clients.
And not only that, now as a larger group, now we can actually invest even more in research, which is actually the most exciting part of this market, because we can continue to be at the bleeding edge of the technology, which is exactly what our brands want.
QP were great throughout the entire process. From the very beginning, they helped find the right people to speak to at Tendril and make those initial introductions.
It's exciting to be at the table with these new smart people, and to have a more high-level business acumen is critical to next steps. And while we partners did love scheming and growing the business, we eventually became acutely aware that we could use some new big thinkers and some different layers of expertise, and the team at QPE brings this to the table.
They were a big help in structuring the deal such that it worked for all the parties, both from our point of view as buyers and from the point of view of the vendors on the other side.
It felt like a collaboration. It felt like we were working together for the same goal.
The transaction was off market. We got the two teams to spend a lot of time together to make sure that there was a good cultural and professional fit, and the transaction was smooth from there on in.
The Tendril partnership is just the beginning of what we want to create with Forever. We want to bring in more studios and founders to the collective and create a group that is the most innovative, collaborative and people first within our industry.
Plenty of road to run. We've got a lot more value we can create from this, and so we see a pretty exciting future.